Okay, for playing back any images or any video from previous days, you would go into playback, and on the playback screen the video will come up here in a second. It'll actually show you how long the recording that can play back. Usually with the recordings in these systems, you'll get a week to 2 weeks recording playback, and that'll show you the dates up here. Down the bottom left, we've got showing you the recordings, and the yellow is actually movement detection. So usually though, during the night, the movement detection may be just moths in front of the infrared cameras. During the day can also mean that it is shadows and so forth of the trees. Now what we can do here is actually zoom in a little bit. Now to make the screen a little bit better to view, what I'm going to do here in Firefox is change the view. So we'll go into here, click at top right, we go into settings. We're going to change the size of the screen to 90%. By going to 90%, we can click back out here now, we can see down here all the information. So the little yellow marks shows now that there's been motion. Now if we use this will zoom in on the actual on the day. So this is today that we're looking at on this particular playback. And if we was to look here, you can see that there's lots of action here of some sort of motion. It may be shadows like I mentioned before. Otherwise, we can double click on here, and this will bring up both cameras. So it'll bring up camera 1 and camera 2 once it starts loading up the images for that time. As you can see over here, there was a ute. That's come into camera 1. That's the detection that's picked up on that. So I've actually clicked on it a little bit past the first camera, so it must have picked up then that ute coming in the gate. So if we go back here, we should possibly get that ute coming in the front gate. So with this camera sequence, we've got this is the gates here, and they usually come around, and then you can see them come back around this side. If people walk around this way, they can actually come around and then walk up the side of the track along this way. Okay, so we've got it at the beginning of the second camera up here, or second camera here, sorry, which will show this one. And here we can see actually there's somebody coming into the gate, as which will be the ute that we just saw previously going down this side. Now depending on the mobile coverage in the area, depends on the speed that this comes through, because this is actually a high resolution. If I double click on this, you'd be able to see that we can actually zoom in a little bit further, and we can actually get a really good high definition picture of this. If we want to, we can actually download this and pause in further and actually get in to get a lot of further detail of the ute and possibly the number plate. So I'm just going to pause that there. And if you want to blow this up to full screen, you can double click on this image again, and then it'll bring you up to an even bigger resolution here as well. Double click on it again, and then it'll take you back to this side. Okay, and on the next instruction video, I'll show you how to download this particular section of video to your computer so you can watch it live in real time, and increase the size and be able to hold that recording then for future reference.